Hey, I'm Bob Fleming with Classic Remodeling. Been in business for 22 years as the owner of the company. We primarily work with clients on additions, renovations, kitchens and baths. I primarily work with clients on some of the higher end jobs. The more intricate design where we've got roof lines, additions, structural conditions. I've got several other guys that work for me that deal more primarily with repairs, technical work, kitchens and baths. So we're really pretty full service design build remodeling firm. You know, I'm one of the lead designers here, and I really enjoy working with the clients to help them figure out where they want to go with the project. Because often the clients will come in at first and they really don't have a clue. You know, how big is the kitchen? Should it be here? Do we want to blow out a wall? And we help them work through those questions and figure out what the right solution is.
Bob did an excellent job of doing exactly what he said. He came up with creative solutions. He told us what it was going to cost, how long it would take to do it, and he delivered on every promise and commitment that he made. We were looking for a little guidance, and that's one of the luxury things that we got from Bob. We got a designer and a builder. We needed somebody that could handle both the design and the construction, and somebody that could deliver a level of quality that we thought was acceptable along with our budget. And Bob Fleming and Classic Remodeling had all of that.
You know, we sell a very intangible product. You go to buy a car, you can sit in the car, touch the car, drive the car, you know exactly what you're getting. I have to meet you up front and visually show you what you're going to get. The only time it really becomes truly tangible for the client is the day that they move in and start using the space.
I chose Classic Remodeling to have my work done because I trusted Bob. I interviewed several people and he was the most thorough, the most professional, and to me the most trustworthy and caring. They were very easy to work with, very accommodating. He just really puts you very much at ease and you feel like you're really in good hands. I love everything that's been done. People who have come in to see it cannot believe it doesn't look anything like it did before. They were very impressed by the quality of the workmanship and everything that Bob did.
Good design is, you know, functionality. You know, does it flow well? Does it work well? Does it make sense as far as where the storage is and how close is the knife drawer to the cooking surface to where you're pulling things out of the refrigerator? So, you know, we have to work through all those things to make sure that all that balances out correctly.
And just the title of Classic Remodeling sets a certain tone and a certain image. I think when you see any of the work, their finished product is just beautiful. There's a tremendous attention to detail and quality. We work with Jason Wagner on our project. We came to Jason with sort of a general idea of what we thought we might like to do, and he and Bob came back with some really beautiful ideas. It was beautifully managed. There were never any long delays where something wasn't getting done and we were just sitting here waiting. Everything was really tightly managed, and he was always very consistent with communicating with me as to what was happening next, what needed to happen next, and very professional from the beginning. And I would say that also about all the workers that were here.
Well, I think we're very thorough in what we do. One of the first things we talk about is, you know, what's the budget? And it's the number they need to hear, not necessarily they want to hear. This type of project for the amenities that you want is going to run, you know, this amount. I think a design build firm is very much responsible for that initial budget and then guarding that budget through the job while executing the design and the look and the feel that the client wants to accomplish.
I have dealt with contractors in the past and the job that I had in downtown Charleston, and that's one of the reasons I was so skeptical about hiring a contractor. Classic Remodeling came very, very highly recommended to us, and once we got into the process, we became very, very confident that we had made the right choice. Russ was the one who came to help us. He was able to guide us with different choices that we were able to pick from, and we were very, very happy with the result. The subcontractors and Bobby, the representative that was here on the ground with us every day, I developed a lot of trust in what they were doing, their ability, and also the technical quality, if you will, of what they were doing.
We're always shopping for value. It's not that, you know, the sky's the limit on price, but we are looking for value. What is value, okay? Well, so a lot of times if you go to the bargain shops, you know, the big boxes, you know, it may be a nice looking faucet, but it may be a plastic valve body, okay? And so that's the reason that that's less. So you can't really tell, you know, if you're watching the video, but I mean, this is a very heavy faucet right here. It's a solid brass valve body. We're constantly weighing out the value. What are we paying for what are we getting? And we want to provide a product that in 25 years, they still feel like it's holding up really well.
But I was really looking for someone like Bob and his company that I could really depend on. I mean, I really did trust him, and he helped me make the right decisions.
I would say from the owner on down that Classic Remodeling has a mission as to what type of business they want to be, and that every employee is working to make it happen.
By the end of the project and the end of the process, you start to realize that it's so ingrained in what they do that they don't see it as being that special. And it's only when you work with another company or have another experience that might not be as positive that you realize what a tremendous value that has and what importance they put on that.
I would recommend Classic Remodeling to anyone that's planning on doing work of this nature. And I would do it primarily because of the people, starting with Bob and all of the people that he employs. Everyone is a true pro.